The son of slain Oklahoma Labor Commissioner Mark Costello was ordered Friday to stand trial in his father's stabbing death. Christian Aaron Costello is charged in Oklahoma County District Court with first-degree murder. He is accused of fatally stabbing his father on August 23rd at a Brahms ice cream and dairy store in North Oklahoma City. Christian Costello briefly went before Special Judge Lisa Hammond and waived his right to a preliminary hearing, sending him straight to trial. A trial date was not set, but his next court date was set for May 25th. Oklahoma County's public defender, Robert Ravitz, said Christian Costello waived simply because prosecutors have enough evidence to send the case to trial.
There's no purpose in the preliminary hearing. Obviously, preliminary hearing is just a hearing to determine if you have enough evidence to stand trial, and clearly the state has enough evidence to have him stand trial. And he's doing as well as can be expected. Because of this tragedy, obviously they have him on medication now, so he's appropriately medicated and he's competent to stand trial. That's unfortunately, there are too many people in our this state and nationally that don't get the appropriate medication or are unwilling to take the appropriate medication. And unfortunately, this tragedy shows a breakdown in our mental health system.
He underwent evaluation. Can you say what that result was?
There was no. I've had a doctor look at him. Yes.
Can you say what the outcome of?
No, we haven't even gotten all the results at this particular time. We had to get the reason for that is for a doctor to do an adequate evaluation, you have to have all the medical records from the past. Okay, and I'm going to tell you, the medical records are extensive, and it took a while for us to gather them. We probably didn't have them all gathered until the middle of December. So our expert is reading all the records and will tell us what they show. I've read most of them, but we need a psychiatrist who's skilled in that line of work to interpret some of the data.
We noticed that you took a lot of time to explain to him in court what was going on. Why was that?
I think it's always important. He's never been before a judge on a preliminary hearing. He didn't know exactly what to expect. I mean, we talked last week. I told him, but I wanted to make sure he understood it. That's an important part of representing somebody.
Mr. Ravitz, do you see yourself going all the way to trial in this case?
At this particular stage, until I have talked to my doctor, I don't know what we'll do on the case.
So you don't know if you might plead not guilty by reason of insanity or anything like that at this point?
At this particular point, I don't know.
Okay. We know that in this particular case, we're dealing with a family member who was killed, so of course none of his family members are here. Do you think as a result of that you guys may choose to enter a plea?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Do you think that you guys may enter a plea at all in this case?
At this particular stage, I have no idea what we'll be doing.
Do you know if his family has been in touch with him and is helping you with his case?
I just, I don't know specifically what family members have talked to him or whatever. Obviously, the family has supplied us as well as the DA, because the DA gave us all the information that was supplied to us regarding his medical records. So, and then if you look at some of the interviews he's granted to some of the TV stations and the documentation that was given to one of the newspapers in town that was the subject of an article, you can see that his significant mental health history. So. Yes, the family member, I think, are cooperating with both sides, considering how tragic these events were.